As you guys see, we are in season mode. Now we're going to be simming the 2025 season in NHL 25, and we're going to see who they think will make it to the Stanley Cup. And let's see how your favorite team does. We're going to sim to the trade deadline, and then we'll see how the teams do. Alright, starting with the Pacific Division, it looks like the Vancouver Canucks. Now the other Western Conference Division, looks like it's really close. Leading it is the Colorado Avalanche. Now to the Eastern Conference, and oh my god, but really close behind are the Florida Panthers, Leafs, and the Detroit Red Wings. Now the Metropolitan Division, run by the Hurricanes, a three-way tie for second with the Rangers, Devils, and the Penguins. And the Canucks are leading the lead right now. Now let's go look at the players' stats. Nathan McKinnon is going crazy. Holy shit. So, Demko going absolutely crazy here. 36 wins, 16 losses, and 7 shutouts. Now we're going to sim to the end of the season to see who makes it in the playoffs and stats, etc. Alright, this is what NHL 25 predicts the playoffs are going to look like. But it looks like a lot of good matchups. Now let's go look at those players' stats. Holy fuck, Nathan McKinnon. Who the fuck pissed you off? 120 points. Braden Point leads assists. Connor Bedard, who went 52-37 for 89 points, having his breakout season. As Demko, 44 wins, 21 losses, with 7 shutouts. After looking at those stats, let's see which team will make it to the Stanley Cup. Obviously, we're going to do a game at a time. It's Pittsburgh versus Carolina. With 1 goal by Pittsburgh in the first. Second, tied at 2 apiece with, I believe, 3 goals. And then Pittsburgh wins game 1. Alright, game 2 up away. After the first, 1 goal by Pittsburgh leading 1-0. And now they're winning 3-0. Carolina, you need to get your shit together. And Carolina losing game 2. One game for Carolina. If they lose this, they are on the verge of getting swept by the Pittsburgh Penguins. But they're not going to let that happen, at least in the first with 2 goals. But 4 unanswered goals by the Penguins. And in the third, 2 unanswered goals. We're heading to overtime. The Hurricanes, if they lose this game, they're on the verge of elimination. Why are they wearing their, 2007 jerseys? Carolina Hurricanes, they do not want to get swept. And one! That new feature NHL 25 has, it's like a timed one-timer. With an overtime goal by Jarvis, getting his hat trick, the Carolina Hurricanes win this game. After that overtime winner, they have the momentum and they score first. But the Penguins tie it up, and looks like the Penguins come out with the victory. It's 3-1 Pittsburgh, carries elimination. And after 1 period, they are down by a goal. After the second, it is tied, and we're going back to overtime. To end the Hurricane season, they shoot, they score! The Hurricanes get bitched by the Pittsburgh fucking Penguins. Alright, Colorado, with that amazing regular season, McKinnon going crazy. I hope you guys win. And we're going to start off the goals with the Colorado. And oh my god, 3 goals in the second period, and it looks like this game is won. But oh my god, Winnipeg with 6 goals to come back in the third. 6 unanswered goals. Georgiev, what hoppa, dude. Can they come back? No goals in the first, no goals in the second, and they get a shutout. Georgiev got his get back. Game 3 series tied. Colorado comes back with 2 goals, but the Jets coming back again with the series so far. But doesn't matter because the Avalanche put them away. Winnipeg haven't won since that amazing comeback in game 1. Can they finally win? No goals after the first, but goals in the second for sure, as the Colorado lead 3-2. And okay, Colorado leads 3-1, 1 game away from winning the series. The Jets facing elimination. They need to win this game. They're already down 1-0, but 4 unanswered goals. That's how they won the first game, with really high-powered goals in 1 period. But can Colorado answer back? They do not. Will the Jets force a game 7? Looks like not in the first, not in the second, and they lose. Now the Battle of Florida, and if you guys didn't know, the last 5 teams from the Eastern Conference to make it to the Stanley Cup have been nothing but these 2 teams. It's been the Lightning and the Florida Panthers, which is crazy to think about, but let's see which Florida team could possibly make it a 6th year in a row. It's all been Florida, baby. So let's see. After 1 period, Tampa's up on the Panthers, and after the second one, Vazzy's actually playing pretty good, and looks like Tampa Bay. All right. And no goals in the first. Looks like 2 apiece at the second. And in the third, it looks like Oh my god, 4 fucking goals by Gensel. Holy shit. Game 3, can they win again? It's tied after the first. Tampa Bay comes to a 1-goal lead with Kucherov in the second, and Tampa keeps that 1-goal lead on the verge of elimination for the Florida Panthers already. Can the Tampa Bay Lightning sweep the Florida Panthers and get revenge for last season? Oh, already a goal by 2 Tampas and a goal from Florida, and then nothing. And Tampa score 1 more goal. And looks like another goal by Tampa again. It looks like Tampa Bay will sweep the Stanley Cup defending champions. We're the better Florida team. Fuck you, Florida. The rematch of the most insane playoff series known to man. Well, not the most insane, but after 2 periods, Edmonton leads by a goal. And Edmonton gets the shutout, winning 2-0. Game 2 after the first, it's a 1-goal lead. And then the second, it's tied. And then the third, another goal, and Vancouver wins game 2. And getting into the third game, after 1 period, it's tied at 1. And now in the second period, it looks like Vancouver takes a 3-1 lead. And that lead will continue with 1 more goal. Has Connor McDavid scored at all? I really haven't been paying attention. Oh, there's Connor in a 2-1 and 3-1. And looks like 5-2 victory. Series tied at 2. In the series, after 1 period, it's tied a goal apiece, and Vancouver are getting up by 2 goals, and they'll stay that way as they win 1 game away as the Oilers face elimination. The Edmonton Oilers facing elimination. They get up by 2 goals, both by Connor McDavid, who will not let his team down without a fight, but a goal to make it a 1-point game coming into the third, and 4 unanswered points to put the Oilers season away. And now the Detroit Red Wings, who I believe should have made the playoffs last year, but whatever, facing against the Boston Bruins. And looks like they are making a stand. Game 1 with 3 goals, but Boston's not letting them get away with it with 2 quick goals in themselves as well. But 2 more goals from each team, 4-3 Detroit, and looks like Detroit with an amazing performance game 1. Alright, game number 3. And damn, already with 3 goals. And 3 more goals on top of that. Detroit, what happened to the offense? Alright, they came back a little bit in the third, but it wasn't enough. The actual game number 3, and after the first is a 2-1 lead for Boston. And after the second, 5-3 lead for Boston, still up by those 2 goals. And now in the third, they win with a 6-5 close victory, almost comeback for Detroit. Alright, now in the next game, tied at 1 after the first period. Now in the second period, it would be a 2-1 lead for the Boston Bruins. And now in the third period, will Detroit come back? It's a 3-3, we're heading to overtime. Wait, why is the shot 0-0? Oh my, what the fuck? Oh, and the Bruins scored despite that. And now the Red Wings face elimination. Red Wings facing elimination. Can they show that they will not quit without a fight? It looks like they aren't fighting, but they are fucking fighting with 5 unanswered goals in the second. And to top it off, they win. And we're going to game 6. Will Detroit force a game 7 against the Boston Bruins? Boston up by 1 after the third, still up by 1 after the first. What the fuck? Oh my god. And looks like Detroit had to pack their bags, but what? Now the red hot Dallas Stars versus the new formed Nashville Predators after 2 goals by Matt Duchene in the first. But O'Reilly's like, we'll just nudge it back, pickaxe it a couple times, but it looks like the Dallas Stars will be winning game 1. Game uno duno for the Nashville versus Dallas. Can the Nashville get Stamkos some shots on net? And looks like they got shots indeed, and they got goals. 4 goals in the second, heading to the third, but Dallas comes with a win. Stars are up 2-0 in this series. They need to get Stamkos the puck, man. I'm telling you. It's tied after the first, and Stars lead by 1 goal. And also Nashville on the verge of being swept. I forgot to sim the game, but Nashville did indeed get swept. Now the Kings with their new logo, and I pretty like it. It grew on me versus the newer team in the league. I guess not really because Utah, but the Seattle Kraken. And looks like they're going to be cracking up some goals against. Looks like the Kings are up by 2, and they're going to keep that 2-goal lead coming to the third and almost comeback from behind for the Kraken, but unfortunately the Kings win game 1. We have game number 2, and no goals in the first. Both get a goal in the second by these people, beautiful people right there. And then, god damn! Game number 3, 2-1 after the first period. It's still 2-1. And then Kings win. Forgot to sim again, my fault, but Seattle did not get swept. They won in overtime 1-0. We're on to game 5. Still, Seattle is facing elimination, and it's tied at 1 apiece, tied at 2 apiece, and tied at 3 apiece. We go to overtime. Why does it keep saying 0 shots on goal? I'm so confused. Comes the Seattle Kraken. They shoot in front, they score, and the Seattle Kraken live on for another game. We're heading to game 6. The Kraken were on the verge of being swept, and now they have an opportunity to put it into game 7. Will they do it? Alright, 1 goal by the Kings, 2 goals by the Kings. They need a third comeback, and looks like the Kings will not allow that to happen, as if they beat Seattle. And now we have the Rangers versus the Devils. Alright, nothing in the first. And Zibanejad gets a goal in the second, and now in the third, it looks like they're going to be getting shut out. Game number 2, can the Devils get a goal? And they do with Andre Palat. It's tied at 1 after the first, but the New York Rangers come back with a goal, leading by 1 coming to the third. But the Devils tie it. We're heading into overtime. The crowd meter wasn't too loud. They have no hope. A 2-on-1 opportunity for the Rangers. Shooting, save by Markstrom. Rebound, save by Markstrom. Another rebound, they score! Lafreniere, and the Rangers are up by 2. And another team down by 2 in this. A team down by 2 in the series. 4 goals after the first, tied at 2 apiece, and 2 goals by only 1 team this time, the Devils. And it looks like they finally win a game against the Rangers. The Devils need to win this game. 0 goals after the first, tied at a piece in the third, and right in overtime. Here comes the Rangers. They score and win in overtime once again. The Devils facing elimination this game, but they're not going down without a fight with 2 goals in the first, sticking up by that 2-goal lead, winning 3-1. And in the third, we're heading to game 6. Will the Devils force a game 7? And 2 goals in the first definitely help. And still up by 2 with a 3-1 coming to the third. And looks like there's going to be a game 7. Game 7 between both these teams. Both of them have fought hard against each other. Looks like the Rangers lead off with 1 goal. And they lead by 3 in the third. And they just absolutely shit on them. And after the first round of the playoffs, it's going to be the Rangers versus the Penguins, Boston versus Tampa, the Kings versus the Canucks, and Colorado versus the Stars. Both second round, game 1 between Dallas and Colorado. And it's a tied game after the first. And a lot of scoring in the third as Dallas leads 4-3. And they win game 1. And can Colorado answer back? It's tied 1-1, tied 2-2, and overtime. Pass, oh god. And Frank Georgiev hits the post again, but it doesn't matter. The Stars score. Will the post bail out Colorado again? Let's find out, damn it. 0 goals, tied at a piece, and looks like the Stars are on verge of sweeping the fucking Avalanche. The Stars. Colorado facing elimination. Will they get eliminated? Tied after 1. Colorado leads, and they will not get eliminated. Okay, I don't know how I keep doing this, but I forgot to submit again. But the Stars beat the Colorado Avalanche, and they move on to the conference championships. Game 1, Kings versus Vancouver. Kings up by a goal, and it's tied after the second, and Vancouver wins game 1. Vancouver, let's see what you got. 2-1 after the first, and looks like it's a cakewalk for them, and they win game 2. And after 1, Vancouver tied at a piece, and tied, we're going to overtime. And the Canucks win the draw, shooting. They score! And now the Kings face elimination. Will the Kings get swept? Looks like 2-1 after the first, still 2-1, and they will not get swept. Fuck! The LA Kings facing elimination once again. And a Boostar leads the scoring, 2-1 after the third. And the Kings are out of the playoffs. Good run, though. I didn't think would even be here. It should be just a bitch walk for the fucking Rangers. Tied after the first. And, yep, 3 goals in the second. And they win game 1. I expect you to sweep Rangers, to be honest with you. But Penguins said, fuck you to me. 4 goals after the first. And, oh, goddamn. And they keep up that streak. And a 6-1 victory, saying a big fuck you to me. Oh, fucking Penguins. Will the Rangers come back? Nope, still. What the fuck is going on? Why are the Penguins good? Are they? What the fuck? Their offense is unstoppable. Who will get the biggest big slap? Crosby immediately getting the scoring. And 2 goals in the second. And the Rangers. Penguins facing elimination for first time. 4 goals in the first. And Rangers 4-2 coming into the third. And the Rangers get the final laugh against the Pittsburgh Penguins, and they move on to the conference championships. Tampa Bay, who's been undefeated so far, can they keep up that streak? It's tied after the first, and it looks like they're down by a goal in the second. And in the third, they get their first loss of the Tampa Bay after their first loss. Can they come back? And 2 goals in the first, and Boston ties it at 2. But Tampa Bay with Kucherov with 2 goals and Hedman with a goal as well answer back, and the series is tied. Who will lead the series 2-1 after this game? Boston has already scored in the first. Tampa answer back with 2 points by Braden Point. I love saying that. It makes me happy. But 4 unanswered goals on... Why is Vazzy not in? Joe Hansen. Why is Vasilevsky not in? Well, what the fuck? Hop on. Okay. Yep. Andre Vasilevsky will be injured. Game number 4. Let's see. Oh, okay. 2 goals in the first. Tampa does answer back, but 2-1 Boston. And Boston will... Their season's basically over because Vazzy is out. But it looks like Boston and Tampa don't score after the first. Boston will score 2 on... Well, looks like they put fucking... I don't even know who the fuck that is. But Tampa Bay brings it back into overtime. Tampa Bay facing elimination. Andre Vasilevsky is injured. They have a backup goalie. Their 3rd string in. A 23-year-old man. Can he help Tampa Bay make it further into the playoffs? The young man makes a save against the Boston Bruins. Fuck number 43. Again, passing at Kucherov, 3 seconds. Doesn't shoot for some fucking reason. And we head to second overtime. Here comes Gensel. Back to him, and Hammond shoots. Scores! Nikita Kucherov on the deflection, and Tampa Bay season is still going on despite having a fucking 3rd string goalie in. Bay facing elimination with a 3rd string goalie. Can they force a game? And Nick Paul leading the scoring. And Nick Paul again. And this dude, what the fuck? What is going on? The 3rd string goalie lets in 1 goal, playing out of his fucking mind, leading Tampa to Game 7. We reach a Game 7 with Tampa Bay's 3rd string goalie in, who will win 2 goals immediately. It's a 2-1 win after the first. And down by 1 again, Tampa losing 3-2. And we're going to overtime again. Jesus fucking Christ. Game 7, whoever wins goes to play the Rangers in the conference championship. Once again, Tampa Bay does not have Andre Vasilevsky. They have the 3rd string. Deep pass for Atkinson. 2-on-1 opportunity, and Lindholm stopped both of them. Fine change, Marchessault in front. Geeky. Shooting saved by the kid. In front, shooting stopped by the kid. Jones behind the net. Shooting in front. The kid makes another save. Boston, can they end it? They have the full pressure. Trying to get a shot off. It's blocked in front. Rebound. What a save by the kid, and he saves the Lightning season. A breakaway. Shoots. Saved by Swayman. And trying to get the rebound. Tampa has full pressure. Shooting. Blocked in front. Rebound saved by Swayman. We go to overtime number 2. Back to McAvoy. Shooting. He hits the post. Holy shit. Huge opportunity for him. Here comes McAvoy behind the net. Shooting in front. What a save by the kid. And home. 3-on-1 opportunity for the Boston Bruins. Pass back in front. Shooting. Saved by the kid. Here comes the new guy. Shooting. Hits the post. Back-to-back posts for both teams. A 2-on-1 situation. Nikita Kucherov. Breakaway. Back to get saved by Swayman. Here. Dude, if Tampa wins, this the... Okay. Well, that's a shit way to end it. But the Boston Bruins... That was possibly the greatest game I've ever seen. Boston almost losing to a 3rd string goaltender. Now we have Vancouver versus the Canucks. Boston versus the Rangers. Can the Canucks make it past the conference finals? They get a good start off with 1 goal, and they keep it a 2-goal lead, and we're going to overtime. And the Stars win it in overtime. Alright, after that overtime thriller, Dallas leads by 2, and they lead by 2 more, leading by 4. Oh, an almost comeback for Vancouver. Dallas leads the series 2-0. Alright, 2-0 lead. That's actually the series. Dallas is winning 2-0. If Vancouver does lose, they face elimination. And looks like they'll just do that. They could possibly get swept here as well. Vancouver Canucks on the fract of elimination. And that's not a good start for them. 3 goals let in the first. And they're trying to come back, but Dallas keeps that 3-goal deficit, and Dallas sweeps Vancouver. One of the Eastern Conference Finals. It's not a Florida team this time. Thank fucking God. Rangers immediately scoring 3 goals. That's crazy. And they continue the scoring, but Boston has 4 unanswered goals to try to get this game back. And looks like it will not happen for them as the Rangers win game 1. They're almost coming back. Can Boston win game 2? It looks like Rangers come out to a 1-0 lead, and they get the scoring goal with a 4-2 lead and a 6-2 win, leading 2 in the series. I mean, no surprise, Boston has been struggling against actual goaltenders. They almost lost to a 3rd string, but here's the next game. No goals in the first, and Boston leads for once in a 2-1, and we're going to overtime. There comes Fox to Zibanejad, back to Fox shooting, and he scores right away. Boston on the verge of being swept, and they do not let that happen with 3 goals in the first, but the Rangers do score as well. And the Rangers trying to get back in the game, but Boston's telling them no, and Boston says they're not going to be swept today, but they still face elimination heading in the game. Boston still on the verge of elimination, both goals in the first. Rangers come up to a lead, and the Rangers knock off Boston's socks, and they make it to the Stanley Cups. And now it's Stars versus the Rangers. And I just want you guys to look at this. The Stars only have lost 1 game. They swept Nashville. They lost 1 to Colorado. And they swept Vancouver. So they're coming into this series. A 12-1 record. I think the Stars are going to win. Can Dallas keep up the best playoff run you've seen ever? It looks like they started off with 1 goal. It's 2-1. And they won game 1. Game 2, Dallas, no goals in the first. And it's tied. And looks like Dallas, once again, wins game 2. Probably the greatest team in playoff history at this point. Game 3, Rangers finally are leading 2-1. And they keep that lead with a 5-3 coming into the third. And they barely edge out, winning 6-5, giving Dallas their only 2nd loss. Game 1, Rangers coming out strong with 3 goals, but Dallas trying to get 1 goal to keep it close, and the Rangers say no. It looks like the Rangers win this game, and now the series is now tied. Cup, Rangers with 2 goals straight away, and they get a goal, but also do the Stars. And looks like the Rangers with a comeback. New York Rangers with the Stars facing elimination for the first time. The Stars lead off the scoring with 2 goals. The Rangers with 1. The Rangers come back, and let's see what happens. We're heading to fucking overtime. If the Rangers score, they win the Stanley Cup. If the Dallas Stars score, they make it a game 7. But he can't, but he's still fighting for the puck behind the net. Picked up by a Rangers player, but he stopped. Here comes back. Shooting it from Smith. Shooting, he scores! And the Stars force a game 7. Game 7, whoever wins this wins the Stanley Cup. 2 goals by the Dallas Stars in the first. And it's 3-2 in the second. And the Rangers tie it up at 10:22. It's a 3-3 game coming into the third. There is 4:28 in the third period. Rangers just scored. It's a 4-3 game.
Video got corrupted, but Dallas Stars score right away to tie it 4.
The Stars in front shooting. They score! With this goal, the Stars will win the Stanley Cup. Record I've seen in so fucking long. Your Dallas Stars win the Stanley Cup. In the entire league, Robertson played amazing, but Pasternak, despite not even making to the conference championship, was up there too, which is really fucking crazy. Shesterkin, obviously, probably like one of the best goalies there. But this man right here, this rookie, age 24, went 2-0 and one overtime loss and almost had Tampa come back and win, which I think is crazy. Like, his stats were insane. The President's Trophy winner, the Carolina Hurricanes. And then the Stars for this one as well. Obviously, the Rangers as well. Art Ross Trophy Award goes to Nathan MacKinnon. Hart Memorial Trophy, obviously Nathan MacKinnon. James Norris Memorial Trophy, McAvoy. Nikita Kucherov, rookie, obviously him. Conn Smythe Trophy winner, Robertson. Vezina Trophy winner, Demko. And then Frederick Anderson, Ron Gudis. And you have Lindholm, Nathan MacKinnon with another award, and Nathan MacKinnon with another award. Nathan MacKinnon with another award. And there we have it, the 2025 season predictions for NHL 25. They have the Dallas Stars winning the entire thing. And if you guys enjoyed that and want to see more content like this, just let me know in the comments below or leave a like. It definitely shows support. It's free. If you don't like it, that's fine as well. But otherwise, despite if you do or not, have a wonderful day, and I hope your team does